Hi everybody! Today has not been a very vlog-worthy day. In fact, this is probably the most interesting thing that's happened to me all day. Going to the shop. Yeah, how exciting is that? Yeah, I need to get some bits and pieces to feed my husband tonight while I'm out. And, yeah, oh by the way, last night he hadn't cooked dinner yet. He was in the process of cooking it as I arrived in through the door, so had to wait for all that to happen and be finished. I can't even remember what I'm in here looking for. You know, you distract me. You do. You distract me. It's also partly because I haven't really decided what I'm going to just leave for him to cook for himself. Anyway, I also haven't had lunch myself. It's now like 4 o'clock or something, so I'm trying to grab something that I can nibble until dinner time myself. I'm going to be out tonight. We've got a stew night and a table quiz happening at church, so I'm going to get stew for my dinner. But my tummy's talking to me right now saying I need to eat. And I'm at the ever so healthy bakery bit, thinking something unhealthy we'll have to just do for now. Don't shout at me. Okay, well, here's a bit of a discussion I can have with you. Maybe you can give me some advice. Maybe you can't. Doesn't matter. Either way, I'm going to tell you. Right, our church. I've shown you the big, massive car park that we have at the back of our church. And now it was maybe about 18 months ago, maybe a little less. They decided to tarmac that whole space so it would be nice, smooth car park for cars to drive on and blah, 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 blah. Then, once that was all done, we found that we had a lot of kids coming along who, you know, like to skateboard or rollerblade or bike or whatever. And I thought this was great, you know. This is an opportunity to get alongside these kids and get to know them a bit, welcome them into the church and, you know, whatever. So really wanted to try and, you know, grab that opportunity and use it. And whatever. So last summer ran a few days, which we called Skater Saturdays. Now I wasn't around very much last summer, what with the likes of pardon me, what with the likes of being in Uganda and doing tech camp and whatever. Last summer was very busy. This summer I'll be around a bit more because I'm not going anywhere like Uganda. And so want to do this Skater Saturday thing again, and just had a chat with a girl from the council, really just asking if we needed some help, would there be help available, and so on. And so she said that yes, we would be very much in support of this and would like to help you, but you need to be more specific about what you would like us to help you with. Now, I'm hoping that we'll be fine for leaders, that we should find people within our church to do the leadership thing. I'm thinking perhaps what I need from the council is a little bit of money to buy equipment like ramps or rails or whatever, or maybe for them to provide them if they have them already, or potentially just some money to provide like refreshments and food and stuff, you know, like maybe occasionally have like crisps and drinks and maybe a little barbecue or something, or I don't know. But yeah, so I'm trying to think through what do I want for this Skater Saturday thing this summer. If you were a kid and you were a skater, what would you want from a skate club? What would be on your wish list? So there's something I have to think through this weekend and get back to them about on Monday or Tuesday or something. So there you go. Okay, so one other thing I could talk to you about today is well, the stew thing that we're doing tonight, the stew and table quiz thing. That's a fundraiser. You know the way I did all the running, and I ran as part of the fun run on the Belfast Marathon and stuff to raise money. Well, that's what tonight is for. We're raising money, a bit more money for sending a guy from my Uganda team last year back to Uganda, and I'm just putting together a slideshow of photos and stuff, and I just wanted to show you some of those photos so that you get a bit of a better flavour of what it's all about and stuff. I'll also put a link to a video down below so you can see some of the other stuff that we did. But this is the school that these kids went to. This was their old school. It was just a mud hut with like some tree branches making the frame and a tin roof. And then when we left, it wasn't quite at this stage, but we got it up to about there, really, just about halfway up the windows, and it has now since been mostly finished, which is great. But there are a few wee finishing touches that need done to it, like it needs painted and some other bits and pieces need done. So that's what this team is going to go and do, and that's what all these photos are here. And these are the kids in the school. They're still using the old furniture, so they're waiting on the new furniture coming for these new classrooms as well. But it's just such a difference to their lives, because in that old school, they also had a classroom that was outside and just being held underneath a tree. Like, they'd have these little desks just sitting under a tree with a blackboard hanging from the tree, and that was their classroom. So anyway, what I want to say, guys, is if you want to support this cause, I know some of you already have, and I really, really appreciate it. And you supported me last year as well, and I really, really appreciate that too. And these people have really appreciated it as well. But if you want to support a bit more, I'll put a link down below to my sponsorship page, because I'm going to be running the 10k in Lisburn at the end of June, I think it is. I can't remember the exact date, but I should be running at the 10k in Lisburn to raise a bit more money. So please, 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 if you can, sponsor, because as you can see, it's going to a great cause. I mean, look at all these wee faces. And they're such great children, such happy children, so grateful for everything. And they just want an opportunity to learn more. Look, I just noticed as I was going through these photos, this kid has a pineapple on his head. Oh, it's too funny. Oh, goodness. They were so generous with us as well. Like, they would come and give us pineapples and things, and bananas, and they were just so generous. They're such great kids. I'd love to go back out. Also, I know I just said a few minutes ago that I'm going to be running the 10k in Lisburn, but I just thought I should really book that and, you know, get my pack all sorted and stuff. But it turns out I'm going to be in America when it's on. So that sucks. I'm going to have to find something else to run then instead. Or I'll just run 10k and you can sponsor me for it anyway. Yeah, so, that's a shame. Yay! Well done! You won the table quiz, yeah!